Hi everyone, welcome to Super Game Geeks. I'm Callum. To my right, as usual, is handsome Chris. Yeah. And to my left is the knife-wielding crazy maniac we like to call Stone Cold Steve Gary Lewis Austin Powers.
Although I'm catching up with his knife kill count.
He's now got the award. He's moved on to a different weapon.
Yeah, but I'm catching up.
By the time you catch up to it, he'll already have another weapon.
We're talking about knife kills and hardline, by the way.
Yeah. Gary's the man for knife kills. He's a little bit dangerous with the knife.
He is.
Yeah. So, keeping on track. Today, we're going to be talking about the games coming out this summer that have been confirmed that we're looking forward to.
Games coming out this summer, which is why I'm wearing yellow. Because it's spring.
Because you're a coward?
There's bunny rabbits bouncing across green hills.
Okay, I'm
watching you run away from the battle like a coward.
Yeah. Yes. Him sitting in a corner somewhere in hardline going, I just can't take it, man. I just can't take it.
That would be a nice extra content or an Easter egg in Battlefield Hardline if there was loads of bunnies running across green hills and you had to get as many knife kills as possible.
That's just sick.
That's just sick, Chris.
Okay, talking about something that isn't sick. This week, pre-orders for Splatoon went online on the UK Nintendo store. Several different editions. They've got the game and they've got the amiibos. There's actually 3 amiibos.
And only one you can get in a pack, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's the...
Are these Splatoon specific amiibos?
You've got Boy amiibo, Girl amiibo and Squid amiibo. Now each pack only comes with one of them except for the special edition which came all 3 that sold out within 1 hour going on sale.
How much is that?
The edition with all 3 amiibos was £60.
That's really good.
But this is a new IP that no one even knows anything about, really.
Yeah, the videos look really good fun, though.
Yeah, I know, but no one knows the characters, and these people have gone mad and bought the 3 characters without even...
It's Nintendo. They probably just haven't made a lot of them.
Yeah.
I've actually pre-ordered the edition with the single Squid.
Cool.
These pre-orders come with a Splatoon T-shirt as well. So it's actually not that bad value.
Case then. Splatoon's probably the only game that makes me want to buy a Nintendo Wii U.
No way, man. Mario Kart. If I was going to buy a Wii U, it would be for Mario Kart.
Yeah, but you are you, and I am me.
But you're wrong. You're just wrong.
No, I think Splatoon, when I saw that... Where was the first time that we saw it?
Nintendo Direct.
Yeah, it was the Nintendo Direct. It looked really good.
So it's that and Zelda.
Yeah.
That and Zelda. And I saw Splatoon, but I don't know, Splatoon to me, it's like, it's way out there. It's got that whole Sunset Overdrive kind of look to it, but...
Yeah, it's a Nintendo shooter with ink and fun, weird...
Splodginess.
It's basically like Battlefield, but for kids.
Is it only multiplayer? Is there a single player?
There's kind of a single player, but they haven't really explained too much about that. I think you go through different battlegrounds teaching you the game. It is 2-player split screen on a console.
Yes! All for split screen. There's not enough of them out there.
Or 4 versus 4 online. However, it doesn't have voice chat, party chat.
It doesn't have that.
Yeah.
Does Wii U have party chat at all?
Yeah.
It does.
You can do.
But it's
I'm guessing
more
for this they
peer-to-peer.
haven't, because obviously they don't want the Call of Duty players coming in and then... Well, see,
Yes,
if they do a
the
future Splatoon game, I can imagine them adding that, but they probably want to get people involved in the game first.
I honestly could not see the Call of Duty players playing this.
What's all this ink?
Although it would explain why Nintendo is not putting voice chat in.
Yeah, just in case. It's not very family friendly.
Playing.
Yeah.
Well, I think Splatoon looks like a good game.
Yeah, I'm quite looking forward to it. I don't generally pre-order Nintendo games, but it's because I buy them digital download. So I'm going to wait to see what it's like when Gary gets it, and then I might buy it.
Actually, that's a good question for the people, the super gamers that watch us. Guys, what do you like to do? Do you like to buy games hard copy or digital download? Because we tend to buy everything digital download now, don't we?
Yeah.
I tend to buy everything on PS4 digital and PC digital, but on Wii U, everything I bought is physical.
Is that because you used to get the Nintendo points that they don't do anymore, though?
You'd get that with the digital games anyway.
Yeah, it's partially because of limited space on it. I mean, you can expand space with a hard drive or memory stick, but I don't know, it just feels better having the Wii U.
Having the discs.
Very...
I mean, I've got a couple of discs for the Wii U, but I still prefer digital download just because I can just have it all in one place.
So you getting Splatoon?
Yep, I've already pre-ordered
it. Splatoon?
Maybe.
Maybe. I thought we were all excited.
We are.
But there's so much coming out in.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm trying to figure out how. Well, so one of the games that we're going to be talking about is Batman Arkham Knight.
Yeah, let's move on to that now. Yeah.
So that was released over the weekend to pre-order. I already pre-ordered it.
How have you already pre-ordered it if it was just released at the weekend?
Because it's digital. I buy it digital. It's out on the PlayStation Store. So
It has been. I was
just like, pre-order that.
Was it at the weekend that they announced the console?
Yeah.
Because that is one sexy looking console.
Yeah. Unfortunately,
Yes.
at the moment, only the PS4 gets limited edition console. Xbox One hasn't announced any sort of limited edition deal.
Actually, do you know what? I think PlayStation have got some sort of deal with the Arkham game anyway, because everywhere that you see the Arkham game being promoted, it's with the PlayStation. So
yeah, it's true.
They must have some sort of sweet deal.
I think the thing is, Microsoft's got a lot of exclusives, but Sony's been really clever in the ones it's picked up, like Destiny. We got.
But those aren't exclusives. They're just
the branding, advertising
yeah.
is for PlayStation and Xbox.
So they get high quality exclusives, whereas
Who do?
Sony do, and then Microsoft, they generally have their own IP exclusives. So like the Sunset Overdrive Xbox One
I
was
think
really
Xbox
nice.
have had a fair few.
They had the Call of Duty one as well.
They had the Call of Duty. They had the Destiny.
But Xbox always gets the Call of Duty exclusives. Always.
Okay, so back on point. Batman Arkham Knight.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it. Batmobile. We've been talking about it for years. We want the freaking Batmobile, and now we've got it.
Yeah.
So.
On top of that, one of the other reasons I'm looking for this is because Rocksteady's gone all out, and it's meant to be getting the highest rating out of
Batman's violent. He's violent.
Yes.
He's going to be smashing people with his fists.
Yes, and the Batmobile.
And the Batmobile. And I think I read a few weeks ago, this is going to be the last Rocksteady game that in Battlefield, in the Batman series. Yeah, I know.
We're all battle fatigued.
I love it so much. So we were talking earlier, weren't we? And we reckon that maybe the guys that did Arkham Origins will be the ones to continue the franchise, because there's no way Warner Brothers is going to stop it.
Nah.
And will they do the Justice League?
Yeah, that is a big question.
Is it being made right now?
And we're just not being told about it.
Do we want the Justice League? How many of you guys want to play a Justice League game?
I'd play a Superman game.
Oh.
We were talking about this earlier. Like, we were saying, we used to, especially Chris, we used to play the Superman Returns game purely because it was like one of the...
On the 360.
On the 360, because it was like the only Superman game out.
That was any good.
And has been the only Superman game for many years.
They need to restart that franchise, man.
Yeah, and who better to do it than Rocksteady? But unfortunately, I think they're just leaving DC.
Yeah, I think they're kind of going the way of Bungie. They're going off to do their own thing.
They will. They will.
Okay, next game.
Next
Project
one.
Cars.
Yes, Chris is all excited about this one.
Yeah.
I think Gary's excited about it too.
Yeah, you two are.
Yeah.
Me being the really lame, like Mario Kart's like my centre for driving here. I'm not a very good car drivey person.
Oh my god, what was it the other day that he said? Callum has these fantastic quotes that he says, and
he's
playing.
Playing Fast and Furious
on the Xbox One.
And you said,
Chris was like, "Oh, you're crashing into everything." I'm like, "Oh, that's because I'm driving like I'm in Mario Kart."
Yeah.
Or something like that.
You're playing a Forza game, and you're playing it like Mario Kart.
Yeah, totally.
Doesn't work.
But it did.
So, speaking about the Fast and Furious game, we saw Fast and the Furious
7.
We saw Furious 7, and it was amazing.
It was so good.
It was awesome. But we were playing the game the other day, which is equally awesome, and it was one of the games that Microsoft gave out for free. It's like a $15.99 game, and I got it for free.
Cool.
Go you.
But that's the only thing for me that is making me doubt whether to get Project Cars or not, is that I have Forza 5, I have Forza Horizon 2, and the Fast and Furious game.
Now, my question to you is, how many of those have you played properly? I.e. put more than an hour into.
Yeah, see, that's the problem, because us guys here, and all our friends, have a PlayStation 4, so I'm on PlayStation a lot, not a lot on the Xbox One. So I'm thinking I might have to get Project Cars, play the death out of that, because it looks amazing anyway. Probably going to be the best one out of all of the above that we've mentioned.
Yeah, well, they've had feedback around the world from drivers on how cars actually handle.
They have, yeah, and the career mode sounds good. It's the first driving game that I know of where you don't actually have to play shit cars to start off with. You can pick any tier that you want. You can have supercars, you can have formula cars and all sorts straight off the bat from the get-go.
Or if you're into it, you can go into the little go-karts.
My little go-karts
that do not go like Mario Kart.
Last time we went racing, I lapped Callum many times because he just couldn't drive.
I don't care.
I got fastest lap as well. Were you there, Gary?
No, that was for John's birthday.
That was, wasn't it?
No, it was his. That was
for his wedding.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was fun. Yeah, you weren't invited.
Anyway, so I think Project Cars is going to be an awesome game. They've put a lot of time and money and effort into that.
Played till mid-May, but so no definite actual time.
So I want it for my birthday, guys.
But it says mid-May, not beginning of May.
Damn it. They've worked with many people around the world, haven't they? They've talked to different racing drivers. They've got gamers to play the game for the last 2 years.
Yeah.
They posted just today saying that their multiplayer servers have been working for 2 years. So it sounds like they're ready.
Yeah.
Unlike Drive Club. That still
I
doesn't
like
work,
Drive Club.
but it still doesn't work.
It works alright for me.
And just to make people clear, that Project Cars is going to be like Gran Turismo, Forza, not anything like Drive Club.
Yeah.
This is going to be a
More
real
serious game.
driving simulator.
It's done by the guys that did the EA one.
It's done by the guys that
Need
did Need for Speed Shift.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the one.
And uses the same engine, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay, talking about beautiful engines and in-depth games, The Witcher 3.
Oh my days!
I have a confession to make. I have the first two. I haven't played them.
Yeah, but you know what we love about you is you put all your money into games and
No,
don't
no, no.
play them.
But
But at least you're giving money to the industry.
I bought
Yeah.
them on Steam sale. So
Still money went to them.
Yeah, money
Yeah.
went to the developers. So because of people like you, CD Projekt Red
yeah,
were able to make The Witcher 3 a 200+ hour game.
I'm glad I could support that.
Although
team.
they've actually done a speed run, developers this week, 25 hours. And that's knowing where you're going and clicking through all the dialogue that you know you're going to do. Speed running through the game 25 hours.
That's horrendous. 25-hour speed run.
But no, I don't understand how. If that's done by the developers, they would have had the shortcuts opened right from the start, because we watched a video earlier and they were talking about if you wanted to ride at full gallop on a horse from A to B, a little section of the map in Witcher, it would take you 20 minutes.
yeah, 20-25
So basically,
minutes.
yeah, they've gone through, done that, then from then on, quick travel, every
Yeah,
dialogue
but-
option, choose
Yeah.
the right option.
Did you see the size of the map? Hello, kitty cat.
Yeah.
That's
Cat
my Mac and Kindle broken. You're paying for that. It's your cat.
I ain't paying for
The cat's
nothing.
paying for that.
Yeah,
So my thing with The Witcher is this. I still haven't completed Dragon Age. And the reason for that is because it's such a big game. And The Witcher is, again, such a big game. And there's so many awesome games out now and that are coming out that dedicating that much time to one game, I'm having a bit of a hard time wrapping my brains around, you know?
especially considering how much Hardline we've been playing as well.
Yep. And also on top of that, there are actually 2 paid for expansions been announced. Total game time of 30 hours.
That's pretty
For
good.
both of them together or
Yeah.
each?
First one's 10 hours. The second one's 20 hours.
Yeah.
Second one's obviously twice the price. You can buy them together in a bundle, or when you buy the special edition of Witcher 3 for
But that's
about
more
£85. Yeah, you get all
230 hours, man.
They're also giving away 16 pieces of free DLC. So
Oh, that's pretty cool.
those are the small bits, but for the actual main expansions, which they want to be like the old expansions used to be, where it was almost like a mini new game.
That's cool.
Mm.
I like these guys. They're a good company because they also said they didn't want to give any exclusive content to any platform because they wanted everyone to have the same product, which I think is nice.
Yeah.
Speaking of these flipping, like Xbox had the rights to get the Call of Duty DLC early and all this sort. I don't know if I actually agree with that. I don't think it's entirely fair.
It's one of the reasons people choose their platforms
It's
as
just
well.
a shitty way for the companies to make more money and for the Microsoft or
And try and persuade you into a platform you don't want.
Yeah.
It's not doesn't make the platform any better.
I mean, to be fair, I'm a massive Call of Duty fan, and as soon as I found out that DLC was going to get exclusive on Xbox One,
By a week or two, though.
by
It's
a
not,
week or
you can
two,
wait.
yeah, I was just like, it's not even worth it. And I'm sorry, the PlayStation 4 is a much better machine.
Yeah, but we could go off onto a whole different conversation.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
sticking with fantasy, Elder Scrolls Online.
See, now that's where This is what I'm talking about.
I can see this going one of two ways. One, I'll either be like, no, I'm going to be good. I don't like these sort of games. I'm not going to play them. Or the second part is where you and Gary gang up on me and like, come to the dark side, Callum.
Yeah. Well, it is a one-off payment of £50 for the game, and then it's free from there.
Yes.
Unless you want to pay for the premium thing where you get extra coins.
No more subscription. Yeah. Well, my conflict again. I've always got a conflict. Normally, because there's just too many games out there. But I'm playing a lot of Final Fantasy online at the moment, which contradicts what I just said about playing games that are really long, because MMORPGs they just don't end.
Yeah.
But Final Fantasy Heaven's Ward comes out in June, and so does The Elder Scrolls Online.
I'm not getting Final Fantasy. So.
No, you're not. So I'm definitely going to get The Elder Scrolls. I'm probably going to wait for Heaven's Ward until much later.
Yeah.
But The Elder Scrolls Online, I'm super duper excited about.
Yeah, and for people who've been playing it on PC, you can actually transfer your character to console for $12.99, which
that's pretty good.
Seems okay, except of course GTA 5 it was free.
Yeah, but the question is, does that $12.99 mean that you don't have to pay the £50 for the game?
No, I think that's $12.99
to actually transfer your character over.
I think so.
That's a bit bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of discounts and stuff like that for games, if State of Decay is coming to Xbox One, the definitive edition or whatever they're calling it, which was an amazing game.
It was a really good game.
But if you had it on
360,
you get like 33% off.
That's pretty good, actually.
Which is really nice.
Yeah.
And an exclusive character because you're a veteran State of Decay player, which I thought was awesome. Microsoft have been doing some really sweet deals recently, making me feel good.
I tell you, the one thing that I've been really happy to hear about that occurs roughly around my birthday is Nintendo announcing a new CC class for Mario Kart.
So something you will be able to drive.
Oh, I'm going to drive it into hell and back again. It's going to be brilliant. It's the first time they've ever released a new CC range as well.
What? So instead of 200, it's 250.
No.
So
150
from
to
150 to 200.
Yeah, so 200's the first.
It's like releasing harder mode. For the game.
Which has never been done in the history of Mario Kart.
So Mario Kart's going to play more like Wipeout.
Oh, I hope so. I hope so.
Well, especially with the long jumps and you go into the glider.
Yeah, exactly. You'll be going forever.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's going to be so good. So good.
Yeah, that's definitely going to make Rainbow Road very interesting. Oh, look, I'm in the... Oh, I just passed the...
No. You know what's going to happen? You're going to jump off, and then you're going to land right by the finish line, and then just do a...
It's all about the right bumper, or whatever
It's all about the power skids. Yes.
Right, so you've just completely thrown me because you've taken the list away. What are you doing?
Well, then, obviously, the end of summer, the beginning of winter, autumn, when kids return to school, we have another very, very long game coming out for you, Chris.
Yeah, but the thing is with this one is no other game matters when this game comes out.
Phantom Pains.
What the Phantom Pains?
Phantom
Metal
Pains.
Gear Solid, Phantom Pain.
Or whatever.
Or is it Metal Gear Solid, the Phantom Pain? I think it's just Phantom Pain. Let's have a look.
I've just got Metal Gear Solid 5.
Well, anyway, so that game, for me, Metal Gear, whenever a Metal Gear game comes out, nothing else matters. It just doesn't.
Yeah.
Can't flip and wait.
Yeah, I just love playing games where you press like 3 buttons and then wait for half an hour and you press 3 buttons and you wait.
No, Metal Gear Solid's not like that. Yeah.
Well, it's not like that now.
No, it always has been like that, really. But the cutscenes are really long, but the gameplay is just as long. You know, you get. There's some games out there, like the one that we just played that I forgot what it's called because no one cares about it. 2 weeks later, The Order. There's so many cutscenes in that game, and the gameplay was like 3 minutes long, and then another half-hour cutscene.
Yeah.
And although I really enjoyed it, it was a great game. Metal Gear's 1,000 times better. Long cutscenes, but the gameplay is.
I think with Metal Gear, it's got that story substance behind it.
You fall in love with Snake every single time. You know, you're going on this guy's journey, and
it's okay.
Honestly, there was a bit at the end of Metal Gear 4.
Did you cry like a little baby?
Yeah. As he's crawling through the shaft, and you know you're at the end, and the music's really bright. Hideo Kojima knows his shit, and then he's crawling through this thing, and there's like fire everywhere, and the whole game like builds like a climax to a movie, and you're just like you're bashing the button like, come on, Snake, let's do this.
Move your ass, man. Move your ass.
You get well engaged, and then there's a bit in the game where it's so ridiculously difficult that you're on it for hours just trying to work out how to get past this little bit. So it's fine. It'll be great.
Money on you have to shoot your horse.
Don't forget. Why would you do that?
because it inflicts pain and emotional torture upon you. It's the sort of thing he'd do.
That reminds me of Artax from Neverending Story, man. I was distraught as a kid. That was when I learned that death existed.
Okay, and on that very sad
Hang
note,
on now, before we move on to something else, Metal Gear Phantom Pain's got online.
Oh, okay.
Hideo Kojima loved GTA so much that he's practically doing the same sort of shit for Metal Gear. So that we should all get. I will make sure that we all get it just to play online. Come on, we have to.
The last Metal Gear that I purchased was I've never purchased one. I got given Metal Gear Solid 2 for the PC, and that's the only game I've ever
Sons
tried.
of Liberty.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that wasn't.
The intro to that was amazing.
Yeah, with the bit with the boat where he jumps off the bridge and
that was cool.
Does the old
Yeah.
And then after that, I think you play as Raiden pretty quickly, and then everyone was like, "Fuck this shit, we want Snake."
Raiden's a pussy.
Yeah.
Apart from when they turned him into a badass killer cyborg.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
It was
then-
actually pretty hardcore in the last game.
But even then, I don't know what it is about that series. It's just never grabbed me.
Are you guys excited for Metal Gear Solid as much as me?
or any of the games that we've mentioned here.
Yeah.
Forget the other games. Are you looking forward to Metal Gear Online? What are you hoping for? Let us know. You excited? You gonna get it?
No, I'm not gonna get
Are you
it.
gonna get it?
Yeah.
I don't know these people. I don't know these people at all.
But
What's next?
E3. E3 is happening this summer, obviously, as it always does.
Which a busy time of trying to keep up with every single announcement, hopefully.
Well, we'll do our normal traditional thing. I'll be searching online all day.
I promise not to just have a video of me screaming Fallout 4, Fallout 4, Fallout 4.
We can record that the week before just to cover you for that.
Yeah.
Obviously,
I
don't do
think
it at
this
time.
year's E3 is going to be the biggest one we've had for years.
I reckon it's going to be a...
In terms of games, because
Yeah.
the biggest one was when they announced the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One.
But in terms of games, this is the year. It's what, 2 years
This is
now?
the year.
Nearly 2 years
Last year,
into...
everything was like, well, this has been delayed, this was delayed, and this is going to come out kind of soon, and this will come out soon, but not.
So chances are the list we've just said are literally just the very tip of the iceberg for all the games that are going to be out this summer.
No, because these are the
No.
games that are coming this summer that were talked about at E3 last year. At E3, we're going to hear about all the games that are going to be coming out at Christmas and spring next year,
Okay.
or even the year after. You know. Oh, speaking of which, one of the games that was meant to come out this summer that's been delayed was Quantum Break. Microsoft really shafted everybody on that one.
I don't care. It's on Xbox One.
But yeah, at E3, already we know that we're going to have probably Fallout. Definitely
New Doom.
new Doom. Red Dead Redemption 2 possibly, which is
Possibly.
rumoured to be called Legends of the West. Red Dead 2 Legends of the West.
Wasn't Red Dead the one where you were riding around on a horse and with everyone and then the
Rocksteady.
Cougar...
Rockstar.
Rockstar. Yeah.
Rockstar, GTA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're riding around with Phil and Gary,
Yeah,
and
and you
some
can-
cougar just took you out
That's the
randomly
one.
and they just carried
doing
on
the hunting
riding.
missions. Yeah, or you could ride into your nearest town, go to a brothel, pick a woman up, chuck her, tie her up in rope, put her on the back of your horse, drive to the nearest train tracks, put her down, and watch her get squashed by a train.
Yeah, I never did that.
Okay, Chris.
What?
On that
I
bombshell...
gave her a good few dollars, a fistful of dollars.
Oh my god, you're just making it worse, Chris. You're just making it worse.
We've gone from the good to the bad, and
I
now we've
really
reached the
hope we can
ugly.
edit this out. I really hope we can edit it out.
No,
Anyway,
On that, you're unforgiven.
yeah. Anyway, that's all of that from us.
That's the summer games. Those are
Yeah.
the games that we're looking forward to over summer.
Yep, let us know what you're interested in.
Are there any games that we missed out?
Yep.
Actually, we probably missed out quite a few indie titles. We focused pretty much on the AAA games.
Yeah.
So let us know what we need to check out.
The other thing is future videos. Is there anything you guys want us to do that we haven't done yet?
Yep. Like and subscribe.
Definitely hit the like button, hit the sub button.
Tie Chris up onto train tracks. Watch him get squished by a
If you
train.
want to see that, leave us a comment.
Yeah.
I would rather see him tied up and put in front of a freight train.
Yeah. People like me too much. Yeah.
Anyway, that's it for us this week, guys.
Thanks for watching.
Next week we're going to be bringing you some Planet Side 2.
Oh yeah, some squad action. That's
Some
gonna be
squad
great.
action.
It's gonna be great. Can't wait for that.
Yeah.
Anyway, catch you later.
Game on.
Bye.